Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, financial success always seems just out of reach? Maybe you've tried budgeting, side hustles, or even those get-rich-quick schemes that promise the world, but left you feeling more frustrated than before? Well, what if I told you that building wealth the right way is actually easier than you think, and that God has already laid out the blueprint? That's right. Biblical principles have been guiding people toward financial freedom for centuries, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how to apply them to your life. So if you're tired of the stress, the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, and wondering if God even wants you to be successful, stick with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear, faith-based strategy to start building wealth with confidence. Now, let's be clear. God doesn't promise instant riches or a shortcut to success, but He does provide timeless wisdom that can lead to financial stability, abundance, and the ability to bless others. And here's the best part. It's not as complicated as you might think. In this video, we're going to break it down into 3 simple, powerful steps that align with God's plan for financial success. Step 1, shift your mindset, understanding God's purpose for wealth. Step 2, master biblical money habits, the do's and don'ts. Step 3, build and multiply, how to honor God with what you have. Sound good? Let's dive in. Step 1, shift your mindset, understanding God's purpose for wealth. A lot of people think money is evil. You've probably heard someone say, money is the root of all evil, right? Well, that's not what the Bible actually says. The full verse, 1 Timothy 6:10 says, "For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil." See the difference? Money itself is not the problem. It's how we use it and where our hearts are. God wants us to be wise stewards, not greedy hoarders. Deuteronomy 8:18 reminds us, "Remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth." That means wealth is a gift and a responsibility, not just for ourselves, but to bless others and build His kingdom. So the first step, stop feeling guilty about wanting financial security. God wants you to be financially strong so you can live out your purpose and help others. Step 2, master biblical money habits, the do's and don'ts. All right, now that we have the right mindset, let's talk habits. Because even if you earn more money, it won't help if you don't know how to manage it. Here are 3 biblical money habits to start today. 1, live below your means. Proverbs 21:20. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. Translation, don't spend everything you make. Create a budget that aligns with your values. 2, avoid debt like the plague. Proverbs 22:7. The borrower is slave to the lender. Credit cards, payday loans, and bad debt, they keep you stuck. Focus on saving, not just borrowing. 3, give generously. Luke 6:38. Give, and it will be given to you. Generosity is part of God's financial system. The more you give with the right heart, the more you'll receive in unexpected ways. Step 3, build and multiply. How to honor God with what you have now. Let's talk about growth, because saving is great, but multiplying what you have is even better. Matthew 25:14-30 talks about the parable of the talents, where the servant who invested his money was rewarded, while the one who buried it lost everything. Moral of the story? God wants us to be smart with what He gives us. Here's how. Invest wisely. Stocks, real estate, starting a business. Use wisdom to make your money work for you. Seek wise counsel. Proverbs 15:22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed." Don't go at it alone. Trust God's timing. Wealth building takes patience and faith. Stay consistent, and God will provide. So let's recap. Building wealth the right way is possible, and it's easier than you think when you follow God's blueprint. Shift your mindset. See money as a tool, not a trap. Master biblical money habits. Live wisely, avoid debt, and give generously. Build and multiply. Invest with wisdom and trust God's plan. Question for you. Which of these steps do you need to work on the most? Let's talk about it in the comments. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs encouragement. Together, let's build wealth God's way. See you in the next video. God bless.